What's up, everybody? Kevin here for Scuffleburg Outdoors, and today I have a very special guest on our first episode of Our RC Opinion. MJ from Wreckers RC.
What's going on, y'all?
Okay, we're winging this a little bit. I do have some notes. I'm not sure. We'll take it from there. Ready? Y'all ready? Hope you're ready.
I hope we're ready. It's gonna shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Yeah, we'll go over a couple quick topics. And the first one would be, what got you into RC trucks? And I will do, you do yours, and then I will do mine.
Okay. So I need to actually blame a buddy of mine.
See, I'm to blame.
No,
Mine.
no.
Go ahead,
No. For you, you're the one for you. Yeah. So some of you guys might know Ben Brew Baker. He has a channel. It'll come to me in a hot sec. I'm even have to quick look it up. Man, he held an event, and he had a raffle going down.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, I got the first shop only TRX4 Sport in the region. Period. Paragraph. That got me hooked. I had a small business on the outside, so I was able to kind of, it was a pure profit kind of thing, and I just dumped money into my trucks. Okay. I kept wasting more money. And my buddy Jerry, I got to give him a shout out because that's the first place that I crawled. He got a little track, does all that out in Fauquier County, and man, that's what got me started.
So it was with crawlers.
With crawlers, top to bottom, Ben Brubaker and Jerry.
Well, I have a top five, or I have a 5-question quick answer type deal at the end.
Oh yeah.
And I know what one of the answers are. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
For me, I built 2 RC tracks for short course racing.
Okay.
Because I do dirt work for a living. For 2 of my friends, and I was like, he let me play with his tracks to slash, and I was hooked.
That's it right there.
Instantly.
That's what it had. Yeah, it's a slash. It always is a slash with everybody else but me.
Instantly. So like we actually have a 207, and I'll show you later. I just your first time here. We have a 270 foot long short course track right back here.
Nice.
Right behind the studio here.
Nice.
But anyway.
Nice.
I don't know. We started, me and my buddy Don, we instantly were hooked. Dozer D, he won't do this anyway. I'm trying to make him feel guilty, but he's still going to tell me no.
You know what? Hey, come on, brother.
Anyway, the short course, and then, what was it? I bought my first TRX4 Sport, and we played with that thing out here in the back ditch. We burned up like 2 ESCs. Got rocks in the motor. It was just then we were really hooked. I mean, it was like hook, line, and sinker. Mm-hmm. But it's been fun. I mean, now we're getting ready to make a trade on another crawler. I already have 5. I'm building a G-Speed, brand new. I have TRX4 kit back there. I like the crawlers.
I laugh in rookie numbers.
Stuff, huh?
I laugh in rookie numbers.
Yeah, I'm not calling out numbers. I mean. But yeah, I have a lot of RC vehicles. I have a Traxxas Max that I love.
Those are cool. Those are fun.
Awesome.
Those are fun.
I have a brand new. No, they haven't seen it yet, but I have a brand new launch ramp up there on the patio.
Oh,
that has artificial grass on the ramp part, so you can get max traction as you're going.
That's legit.
To do tricks.
That's legit.
Hopefully, and it's too muddy right now. The ground is frozen and thawing in Virginia, so that's pretty much a
wait till May kind of thing.
Yeah, April, May. We'll get the track groomed up. We're going at it. It's going to be cool because I've met a lot of people in the past year and a half, and working on my house this year all year. I didn't get to do half the. An eighth of the things I wanted to do with the hobby.
Right.
So, I guess we'll move on to our next topic.
But as we move on, it's buy it, break, and fix it.
Oh, dude, for real. And that's another.
He's a local dude. Well, relative local, but Ben from Buy It, Break It, Fix It. He is to blame for my addiction.
Okay. I'm gonna say Chad Sandridge is my blame. Yep. He got me. That was my first track. and it's been all over since then.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
between Adrenaline RC Raceway, where it used to be Hobby Hangar, and then getting involved with the crawlers hardcore. Now we got the course out at the Winchester Adrenaline RC, where they hold national events for the track stuff.
Yeah,
Man,
I want to go there.
It's legit. It's legit.
I
say legit, but like it's so much fun.
Yep.
Plus the people.
Yeah, I'm 45 years old and I'm playing with RCs. Like, I mean, we went this morning.
I take these into my classroom.
Me and you went the other morning.
Yeah, we were yesterday. Yes, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
We were playing at
Today's
the
Saturday, so yeah, it was Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's an addiction. It is. But hey, it's better than drugs.
Seriously. I can't say it's less expensive, but it's definitely better.
I really don't know too much from experience.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know that, but
anyway, they're freaking cool. Big ass kids. I just wish I get my daughters to mess with them more.
They took it to the next level.
That's a quick question I got. You think your dad would ever do this?
He might. He probably would.
Work on him a little bit. Race car Jim. I hope you see this.
Yeah, he probably would with prep and practice.
Oh no, the awkwardness is, we'll just call him Big Cat. Remember Fantasy Factory? That's what we do. If you're awkward on camera,
right?
you're Big Cat.
Big Cat, yeah.
Automatically.
Nice.
Anyway, we'll move on and get this down. I don't want to make it an hour video because it could go there.
That's true.
But anyway, why YouTube with RCs? Or vice versa? I don't know how the question. I just have a little note. And it's kind of
why YouTube and why with RCs.
Yeah.
Okay, so my channel is a different thing. In terms of when I was handed over Wrecker RC, I have 2 Wrecker RCs.
Mm-hmm.
One is spelled differently, like you would find with a Viking spelling, REKKR.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's reflective of my previous business. And a friend of mine just got bored and he's like, hey, you want my YouTube channel? I'm like, okay. Sure.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, it had similar subscriber counts and whatnot. And I just basically looked at where everything was. And I'm like, all right, he had this simplified here. He had this versus this would take a lot more work. So I'm just like, just move my stuff here.
Okay.
So I had started a whole legit YouTube channel. It's still existent. I still got like 700 or something like that people, but I just haven't posted in three years at this point.
Okay.
So the Wrecker RC has been there.
Yep.
But I've changed the name, and also, there were some other aspects that forced that particular person out of the hobby. I'm not going to get into them out of respect, but it was just like one of those times where I just, had an opportunity and I was seized on it.
I got you.
But the RC car aspect, come on now.
Yeah.
Everybody loves shenanigans.
Yeah.
And shenanigans that don't get people hurt. And I was at that point where I had a truck I could build into a one-to-one crawler. I started pricing stuff out.
Yeah.
And then
$150,000.
Yeah, right. And then buy it, make it, break it, fix it.
Yeah.
And all that started happening with my buddy Jerry, and I'm like, it makes financial sense to play with RC crawlers. So if I break something, if I send it off a 30-foot cliff, which there are videos of me doing that. By the way, that sport, a stock sport, will survive a 30-foot crawl into a drop into a creek bed. Been there with stock ESC and motor. It still lasted for another half mile. So yes, we can count that as lasting. But yeah, man, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Show shenanigans, have fun. Like, what do people on YouTube want to see? Crashes, having fun, really difficult lines.
Crashes.
And not being afraid to be yourself.
Crashes.
Dude, I love
crashes and people doing stuff they shouldn't be doing.
And things actually
crashes
catching
and fails.
Fire.
Yeah. Anything.
Fail.
Like Kevin Talbot. Just smash shit, break shit.
Yes.
And
he's got the contacts with people to be able to...
but he worked for it. I mean, if you listen to his story, he did.
He really has worked for it. I give him a lot of credit.
I watch the videos. I mean, I can't afford what he does. But anyway.
150 mile an hour RC cars, I'm like, that's a dream.
Yeah. YouTube for us, and I say us because Don, if it wasn't for Dozer D, I couldn't do all this by myself. Because, like, I mean, there's content with his trucks, my trucks. He films me, I film him. I film my stuff with him driving. But I mean, I wanted a YouTube channel for years. I just never ever thought somebody pulled a camera out and I was duck and cover. I mean, get that effing thing away from me.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it doesn't even bother me anymore. I don't care. I mean, I'll start videos 10 times and walk back and forth to start, or I'll be like, cut, start over, and I just edit all that crap out.
See, that's the key right there. Is having a partner to be able to do it.
It made it. Yeah, I mean, I self-film. I mean, you seen me hold the gimbal the other day.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I have my gimbal, my camera on my gimbal, with hold it by two fingers, and my transmitter's right here. And I mean, I get it done. I might get out of frame a little bit because I'm watching what the truck's doing, but I mean, it's still a good video.
See, like, and that's a big difference. Like mine, I'm using 100% on my cell phone. Mm-hmm. Like, and that makes
a lot of people like that's probably like I'm gonna say 80% of people do.
Yes, but it makes it very difficult to hold your phone and drive an RC truck.
Yeah, I've seen people glue the little phone brackets on top of the transmitters and stuff like that. I just like cameras. I don't know why. It sounds weird.
Look, the cameras you're using are so much higher quality with the audio as well as some of the visual and the effects you can do. I totally agree with you.
These two, like, I just upgraded them. So, yeah.
Even the EOS, 6, 7, it's still, literally, the big difference is going to be...
Well, it's the sensor size.
Yeah.
It's the sensor size. That has probably a 1/4-inch sensor in, where this camera right here has a 1-inch or 1+ inch sensor, and that one has like a 1-inch sensor in it. But, I mean, whatever.
Now we're getting to the technical, right?
If you don't want to hear about cameras, I can go on for hours.
literally.
Love them. But anyway, I don't have much else other than to finish off my YouTube little story there. It didn't start as RCs.
What did it start as?
Hunting videos. And COVID came. Mm-hmm. And me, like the song I let you hear earlier that I wrote, you couldn't do nothing. But we had our short course trucks. So me and Don, we were out there short coursing all the time by ourselves. We didn't give a shit about 6-foot rules and all that crap. We're at our house, I mean, me and Don are best friends. And, one of my best friends, Ricky, that was into this stuff super huge, just passed away not too long ago. And, but anyway, so it started as hunting, and so it transitioned into RC. So I deleted all the hunting stuff, and plus there's no place to hunt, and just that shit that could get sensitive, and I just want to be entertaining, you know what I mean? So we just took off with the RC stuff.
And RC, that you hit that other aspect, like the sensitivity, the filters, and all that stuff. Yeah. And that's part of the reason why I changed my name and the spelling of it, because of my previous business was 2A related, and we both know.
That's why it says Scuffleberg Outdoors.
Right?
And I just never changed it. I was like, I am what I am. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I can't help it. I'm country as F.
Nah.
Country AF.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm an urban country guy.
Anything you would like to ask me? Because
I
wrote down I wrote down the little outline, or I guess that's the right word.
So, like, one of the biggest things about growing with RC is getting to know people, right? Mm-hmm. In the future, do you plan on doing any kind of larger events? Not necessarily competitions or whatnot, but events that are going to pull people from, Maine, Portland, or possibly even overseas. If they were within, let's say, 5, 6, 7 hour drive.
Where, it would just depend on the location. I couldn't do it here.
Right. Yeah.
But at the house. And I wouldn't want 200 strangers here.
Right.
You never know.
Right.
There's weird people out there.
There really are weird people out there.
Yeah, on the other side of that lens, there's some weird MFers. I'm sorry.
It's not wrong.
I'm not saying that you're watching this video, but somewhere out there, they're weird. They're weird. But I'm not opposed to that. I mean, we just, I had a goal this year because it's been a long time. I've been doing this for over 3 years, and I was like the day that subscriber count hit 500. I mean, you want to talk about tickled like a little kid, dude. I screenshot it and was sending it there with my friends. I even posted it on Instagram. I edited up and circled the 500 and posted it, and a lot of guys commented on it and stuff, and especially like SoCal RC.
Yep.
And you know what? Back to the YouTube thing. Like, I feel like I know these guys. Like, even if it's not RC related, like, I feel like even like people like, I'm gonna really name drop here, but like Peter McKinnon or Jared Poland.
Yeah.
Or the camera stuff guys, Josh Sitton. People like that, Parker Wallback or whatever his name, Wallback. I mean, just like, or, I feel like Justin Swanstrom. I have talked to him though at a No Prep Kings race. But anyway, I just feel like you get to know the people, and that's kind of the whole point behind this, is to see that, how normal we really are. And, just have a little bit of a collaboration, you know what I mean? You watch the same person even if it's on a video, it's like you feel like you get to know them. And I give a little bit of that, like when I do like the rig reports and the stuff where I'm doing building in here.
Yep.
But the majority of my stuff is just one of these, just crawling around somewhere and with no talking, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, personality goes a long way with some of the stuff, so.
That's an understatement. So the reason I asked is I'm going to shout out 2 particular events. One I have not been to, and I regret not being able to go to. Hopefully I can. Beat the Creek. It's in Kentucky. They have a full farm, man. Like, people pulling their RVs, their campers. Yes, and sometimes they have to get the tractor out to pull everybody out.
Yeah.
Because it rains. But they have miles of trails. It's in Kentucky.
Or like Axial Fest or something like that.
Yeah, 2 gentlemen put it together, and they've put them together forever. Chris Lindgren is awesome. And you have another gentleman, Parker, he runs the G6 up in Leavittsville, PA. I really feel like that's right. It's at Blue Rocks Family Campground. And, the trails there, some of them are put in by the family that owns it. Some of it's the Appalachian Trail. And if anybody's run a rig on the Appalachian Trail or just walked it, you guys know that gets sketchy sometimes. And running an RC, you never know what kind of animals you're going to come across. What kind of
Dude,
terrain.
I've been chest deep in the Rappahannock, not on purpose, with an RC crawler.
Yeah, not this one, but one of my other ones.
The crawler was fine. Kevin was chest deep.
Trying to save it?
No, I slipped and whoosh, thank the Lord it was 95 degrees outside.
Yeah, because that's a cold part of the river. It gets chilly.
Yeah.
One of these RCs saved me from a copperhead bite.
It ran the snake off.
It ran the snake over, and the snake turned around and I call my truck snake bite, and it's still got the holes from the fangs in the wheels. And the tires. Man, it saved me. Like, I ended up having to annoy the snake enough to make it go away from about 10 feet away. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, man, it's the weirdest part is going and being recognized by people you have no idea who they are.
I've had that a few times at IMRC Hobby Shop.
Yes.
I've had a couple times, and it's not weird. It's humbling to me because I put a lot of time and effort into this. Between the video, the music, the editing, all this, the amount of money that I spend on all this stuff, not just the stuff, you see these things, but those 2 camera, but I love it. It's what I do.
There's so much behind the scenes, the editing.
I don't care. This is just my hobby. And I smashed them all together. Between the guitars and the drums and the RC trucks and the cameras, it's all...
It's a great point. It's not weird. It is humbling. That's a very good point. But my wife gets recognized as Mrs. O'Recker in various places, and my kids get recognized too, and not because of their. You never seen them on my channel.
Yeah,
you might hear them.
Yeah.
But you don't
either.
see them.
My youngest wanted to be in videos so bad when we were doing the short course thing, and I was like, no. There's too many freaking creeps out there, and I cannot reach through that camera or that screen and strangle somebody.
Yeah.
So that ain't happening.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Okay, you ready for this?
Oh, jeez, here we go.
We've got 5
no.
questions. We're
Do
going
it.
to just really quick. I already know the answer to 2 of them, I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure.
2 of them. Good
All
Lord.
right, and I will say the question, you will answer it, and then I will answer it.
All right.
Just so y'all know. And I'm going to change these questions, try to change them if we have more guests. Number 1, crawling, racing, or bashing?
Not crawling. Come on.
I
now.
figured I'd do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be, and Dozer D will probably be the same. Our crawling and racing, short course on the dirt, it's probably like running neck and neck. It's a 1A, 1B situation. But
I know where my dad would be. Drag racing.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Race car Jim.
Woo! Race car Jim, there he is.
Anyway, building or ready to run?
Oh, building. 100%.
I'm definitely, I don't care what it, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Unless it's like an X Max or something like that, you just kind of add some cool parts to it.
But that's a different one. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
talk about
different.
that here in a second. But yeah, I just...
Hobby outside of RC.
Drums. Percussion.
I
Yeah.
got you. That's me. I've been playing drums since I was 11.
Right, yeah. Writing. Got hired as a drumline instructor for one of the local high schools.
Yep.
It's...
Marching
yes.
band in high school.
Oh, God, yeah. Marching band in college, too.
Yes.
I'm a nerd.
My hobby outside of RC would be music or cameras. I'm more with music since it's been with me longer.
Okay.
Play the drums, guitar, bass, the whole 9 yards. Favorite color?
Tough. I would go with a metallic blue.
Okay. Well, all my favorite colors are actually shades. Mine's
Okay.
silver.
It's funny you say that because, yeah, I've owned a silver truck for the past 12 years now.
I mean, you noticed that.
Yeah, you have a fleet of them.
And they're all silver.
Yeah, and yeah.
Don't ask me why I paint all my trucks black, though, because I like black, but it's a shade.
But if you notice on a lot of my other stuff, you'll see a lot of silver. Like this particular one, I know I keep the quick rapid fire silver on purpose. I love the black and the silver.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, it just works.
Even if you aren't a Raiders fan, it's awesome.
It's not a Raiders. It's definitely
No, I'm
not
not.
intended to be a Raiders
No,
truck.
you know what I'm saying with black and silver.
Blech.
It's Raiders.
Still make me puke.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Sorry,
a 49ers fan. We're going to Super Bowl this year, boy, with a rookie quarterback. That's right. Tell me who you guys are. This is a bonus.
Hey, look, but I mean, it is what it is. Kenny Pickett. I gotta work with
The
them.
Steelers.
I don't have a problem.
That's
with them.
I got no beef with that, but they ain't going to Super Bowl.
They're not going to the Super Bowl.
No,
If they make the playoffs, it'll be a miracle.
A fluke.
A miracle. A miracle.
Okay. A miracle.
The Commanders making the playoffs. That's another miracle
That's
possible.
another fluke. Yeah, okay, that was a bonus
That is
question.
a bonus question.
Okay, IHOP, Cracker Barrel, or Waffle House?
Oh my God, that's a fat man's paradise. Oh, depends on the day and depends what's closer. So if I had to choose, oh God, IHOP and Cracker Barrel are equidistant. Cracker Barrel.
Okay, that's my dad's for sure.
Yeah.
That would be my dad's answer. I'm going IHOP because that's where my girls like.
It's a toss up. Between IHOP, I mean Waffle House. If you're in a pinch, it is what they're off every exit. That is what it is.
Right.
But IHOP. My daughter wants it. She'll go with either one.
Yep.
She's my wild
And
card.
their pancakes are so freaking.
Dude, their pancakes are
And
they are
what sucks
amazing.
is I'm diabetic, so I can't eat them. But I'll eat like 2 bites of it.
You gotta get a couple.
Yeah, 2 bites. So
Yeah.
we rolled through this. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Sorry.
So we're not sorry.
Just
What are
watch
you
it to the end. This is
sorry,
the-
not sorry.
I was ignorant. Anyway. So, I guess we're done with that. We're going to do a couple rig reports on some of MJ's rigs he brought in here. And I have a bunch of that stuff coming. If you watched it this far to the end, thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Make sure you hit his subscribe button.
It hit his too.
I appreciate it.
This is freaking cool. I want to try to get some more people. Dozer D is not doing it.
Race car Jim might.
Maybe we get Race Car Jim.
I might have to be here to give him a little confidence.
That's fine.
And poke the bear.
Your boy Will, he's cool as hell too.
Yeah, Will.
Anybody. Try to get Bobby from the shop, maybe. Doubtful. But anyway, enough we'll work on that. Then y'all can see it later.
We're literally, you're watching us brainstorm.
Yep. All right.
Beautiful.
This is Kevin with Scuffleberg Outdoors with our first guest, MJ from Brecker RC. I'll see y'all later.